Today is a very special day. The stars have aligned. The moons come into orbit. The lights have lit inside some kind of metaphor for things happening very infrequently, like my brain power happening. Maxor's released a new video, and oh my god, it looks like it's his magnum opus. So brace yourselves, because we're going to be in for a long, brain-rotted, ADHD-ridden journey of depravity and dismay, which is what we all need in our day-to-day lives, is it not? All right, Twitch, who's ready for a brain cell reduction surgery, courtesy of our Lord and Savior Maxor? I'm ready. You guys should be ready. We've been waiting for this for ages. He's been working on this for God knows how long, so I'm immensely excited to see how this has ended up, knowing that this is going to be 50-something minutes long. Yeah, 56 minutes long. Contains some flashing lights. Now, we've all watched a Maxor video before, correct? We've all watched a Maxor video. That seems like an understatement. But we'll see what road he's gone down for this. It's a feature length. It's a feature length. Let's go. Get it.
Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree is...
Sorry, I just need like 2 seconds to acclimatize myself to Maxor's crack-headed editing.
the newest and greatest installment in a series that I can only describe as the refined man's flagellation.
By the way, I still haven't finished this, so I'm getting spoilers now because of you lot. I made the horrendous decision to play my first experience of the DLC as a 0-hit run. And I actually got really far. I killed the first 2 main bosses, and then somebody made me delete my save. And ever since then, I haven't been able to get nearly as far back, because I'm just not that self-deprecating at the moment.
Recognized and infamous for having such straightforward story and gameplay that there are literally hundreds of YouTubers whose job it is to explain the things that happen in it. Now, suffice it to say, I'm going to be doing a lot of that today, but I can assure you, the accuracy of my statements are generally described as highly questionable at best, as I'm currently being hunted in 39 kingdoms for crimes against information.
You know what the hysterical thing is? I guarantee you, Maxor went into this not knowing anything about the lore of the game, and in just trying to make a shitpost video, ended up learning more about the lore than even Vati Video does. Like, I just wanted to make a shitpost, but now I'm big-headed. Now I'm 5-head. My galaxy brain understands the lore. And yet, he'll portray it in a way that makes him seem like he's an idiot, but in reality, he's actually portraying it in a way that's better than most YouTube lore gods out there.
Taking place inside the brand new realm of Shadow, where the developers accidentally created an entire new game of content and pretended it—
Wait, did you know that we have a Discord and a Twitch? No? Well, now you do. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you click those little links over there and be part of the fun? Just like the rest of us cool kids, you know what I'm saying?
Was DLC. This novel expansion promises to
so
deliver
much DLC, it's considered for Game of the Year. Because nobody decided to classify DLC as not a game.
Serving of beautiful and breathtaking vistas at approximately the same rate as it scares the blood outside of your body. And you would be very surprised just how much one man can bleed. To explore this contrasting land of putrid possibility.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. This is not encouraging me to play anymore. Like, I was hoping this would fill me with invigoration to pick up Elden Ring again and try again for my challenge run. Seeing all of this that I've yet to even get to, this isn't making me want to do it more. It's really not.
We play as the Tarnished, one of many horrifying insults to God who primarily fight their enemies by drinking a soda that sends your bones into attack mode. Finally sent to the land of Shadow upon hearing the news that Moog, Lord of Blood, has beaten the allegations and wishes to sue this blonde twink for defamation of character. All throughout the lands between, our enemies crave the sweet, merciful embrace of death, and for the delicious taste of finely crafted steel. This is the story of one such Tarnished who chose to heed their harrowing call, to challenge the authority of the very gods themselves, and to pursue the all-powerful Elden Ring.
What you guys don't realize is that Elden Ring DLC was actually designed as a late-term abortion for you. Like, you guys never knew that you could be terminated from life this late into your existence. But, you know, Hideo, the From Software kind of sat there and said, no, we take that as a challenge. When your father calling you a mistake comes back and hits you in your later years. do this. Dude, this is epic. Like, this honestly would do well for a trailer for the game. If From Software ever wants to, like, get a less serious trailer for one of their games, get Maxor to make it. Because anyone who would ever think that they wouldn't play a Souls game because it's too serious, get them to watch this and they're like, oh, it's not so bad. I understand it now because they're talking in skibbity toilet humor.
That the birth of a god oft requires sacrifice.
I Cottonmouth. I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
And for each light that dawns, a shadow is cast in kind. Thus did he depart to the place called eternal in twilight, in search of his birthright, his godhood.
Okay, knowing full well that Maxor is very in touch with VTubers, and the fact that Bao is one of, like, his best friends or whatever, I'm expecting Bao to be in this. I'm expecting Iron Mouse to be in this. For some reason, I'm expecting Buff Pup to be in this. And we've already got Cottontail, so fuck it.
And now from you, I request something similar. To find the path sanctified by Miquella's stride. To venture with us to the lands of shadow.
What the fuck are you talking about?
A land whose wonders shall never be.
What are you talking about? I'm just here to kill some bosses, dude. I just needed to get those extra souls for my gyat. You know what I'm saying, Home Slice? Oh, I see your cringe.
Put to song. Doomed to be forgotten evermore. Where the remnants of an ancient war suffer even still.
Oh, these designs! This is tweaking my goddamn HP Lovecraft Dark Fantasy desires.
The land under the wings of the tree.
Like, no one can deny that the Elden Ring aesthetically is one of the most pleasingly dark, grim dark worlds in any franchise. Like, they took everything from the Dark Souls series and grim darked it up even further. Like, wasn't that like what JJ or Peter, whatever his name was, the Game of Thrones guy? Like, the entire reason he was on this was to make it look more grimdark.
Lord Vale, in the gaze of the beasts, once divine.
Yeah, grimdark means skibbity toilet in the mind of Maxor.
Eternally in the ashes of Mesmer's flame.
Oh, look,
all to follow in the footsteps of kindly Miquella, across all corners it may lead.
2 hentai tags that From Software don't want you to think they pander to. Femboys and feet. Mr. Miyazaki out there trying to tell people that no, I don't have a fetish for feet and femboys, and yet makes some of his biggest villains in the game sexy twinks and puts more emphasis and detail into feet and making feet-related enemies than anything else.
To complete his journey.
Maybe that's just the grotesquerie.
To witness
maybe that's
his
the point.
ascension.
Maybe it's designed to unsettle you. Or maybe I'm thinking too much into this, not letting the
touch
ADHD
the withered
hit me.
arm and journey to the land forgotten.
Yes,
I will not be
touch
far
the
behind.
Alabama hand.
May we meet again.
Incest hand. Yummers. Oh look, you ended up in Alabama. Told you that happened. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. So pretty. It's all so pretty. It's a shame I've not f***ing seen any of it yet. My first playthrough, I ended here because this is when the person deleted my save file. I killed the first 2 major bosses, got to this guy, and boom! Deleted save file. That'll teach me for giving people that ability. Dragon. Oh, boss design. Yeah, dude, Xenoblade music. Ah, so good. Elden Ring, but anime.
So after being banished to the literal Shadow Realm, we take our first steps into the Spirit Grave Plains, the beautiful and majestic site of a cataclysmic ancient war. Or accurately, a cataclysmic ancient genocide. You see, I can use my inductive reasoning skills to deduce that, people died here.
Yeah.
And we are going to be adding to that total now.
Oh, absolutely.
So this is the, first enemy in the DLC, and a great choice for beginners. I really like the part where he just...
So this is why you're better off playing this game in a 0-hit run. Like, do what I did. Play with 0 vigor. Because everything is going to one-shot you regardless. Like, why bother having health when you're going to die anyway?
Never stops pursuing you.
Greetings, tarnished one.
Terraria
Your
music.
presence here is fortuitous, for I bear a burdensome quest of grave import. Should you be willing to
fuck, wait a
undertake
second. Okay, so I have greatly misinterpreted his aggro range.
Get on your
This
horse!
guy's really
Fight him with your
interested in
horse!
hearing the lore.
Maxwell,
Okay,
why are you not
motherfucker, I'm
fighting him on
gonna
Torrent?
take you out. It's not looking good.
Ah, this dude, this bitch! Trying to fight this guy with 0 vigor is...
Now, seeing as my physical safety is currently an open question, we have to equip ourselves with brand new threads every single time I walk into a new place.
Sexy femboy
Yes,
gear.
I am going to keep the jar on during sex. It comforts me. And
Wait, you mean there was an option to not have the helmet on during sex?
by hunting a homeless man to death in the woods where no one will hear me scream.
Yep.
This enables us to
That's the
explore and
filter.
investigate all kinds of new
humbles
and
you very
amazing
quickly.
structures that distinctly alter how and where the game is going to kill you, as well as shaping our interactions with the various local wildlife.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to be eaten alive.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and welcome to the fuckboy zone.
We've got hot dogs. Every second of his life is spent in torment. Fucking Big Bird, apparently. The, what? I feel like...
Nice freeze frame. I'm gonna sit on one. I'm gonna show you how you actually take care of one of these guys. I'm gonna sit on it. I'm gonna sit on it. Then we'll see who's making that face.
I'm fighting a fucking Twitch emote. And of course the, Dread Army of Eternal Pursuit. Thus the Covenant of Fate is bound and your doom inexorable. This shit is lagging my game a lot. He is the lag.
Oh, whoa, that's... Oh, wow, that's crazy, guys. I think... Do you feel that? That's the sound of my Elden Ring file uninstalling itself from my computer. Wow, that's... Oh, that's crazy. Oh, wow, that's crazy. That was wild. Absolutely wild. Can't believe that just happened. Wow. Yeah, no, I'm out. I'm out. That's it for me, guys. I'm not. If that's what I got to look forward to, I ain't even.
Monster. Yes, he is the lag monster.
His main attack is heating up your CPU.
My computer thanks me for rendering this every day. Wandering erratically in a given
3090
direction, we
Ti's
probably take
everywhere
shelter
hate
in a
this boss.
random cave, only to realize that that was a horrible mistake, and that this is no random cave. Oh god.
Then
God.
when you realize
What the
their
fuck is that
dig is
thing?
bigger than yours.
Okay, so I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. The jars are people. We've been killing people this entire time.
Oh no! Anyway, keep doing it.
Probably babies too.
Poticide?
You can
More
never
like
unlearn this information,
genocide.
and honestly, I would
Really bringing a new definition to the term war crimes.
fucking do it again. Like, my brother in Christ, you firebombed Renala's preschool. Do you think anything is going to faze me at this point? See, kids, this is what happens to your body when you smoke pot. I cast death light on myself.
Funny joke!
Oh, please, not the jar.
Highbrow humor.
Anything but the jar. I don't
I
think...
will say, this armor, anything that makes me have the ability of looking like the sexy bird people from Dark Souls 1, you know, the ones with the big dumpies, the one that makes me want to go right up their cheeks, is a win for me. Absolute win for me.
You know the implications of that one, Elden Ring. Miyazaki's into some freaky shit. Exiting the confines of the Cobalt Mines with
What
the
did
status...
I say? What did I say at the start? Miyazaki uses Elden Ring as a projection of his weird fetishes. Feet, femboys, and tentacles. And Vor. Don't forget Vor. No one who isn't into Vor willingly puts like 17 different monsters in a game that can Vor you. And you know what? I can see it now. Miyazaki sat at his table giving out ideas to the designers and the coders of the game. And he's like, okay, so we need another monster that can Vor people. And the coders are looking like, oh, not another one. And Miyazaki looks and says, shut up and get in the soup. Shut up and put your stupid femboy, put the maid outfit on. Put the maid outfit on right now and get your feet out. Dude, I can imagine that the development team all have to sit there in their femboy outfits with their feet out. They like Miyazaki runs a tight ship. But in order to work for Miyazaki, you gotta project his fantasies.
Of the extremely cracked out monkey boss, still in debate.
Wait,
for the Scythian race
boss?
knows not the authority of God's light. We make our way far to the west, venturing beyond the border of the grassland, before setting foot upon the majestic steppes of Bellerot, scorched city of umbral secrets, cursed camp of forgotten grace.
Try going through this place with
first
zero
legacy
vigor.
dungeon of the
Try
DLC.
it. Tell me how it goes.
Which unfortunately means that this is the easiest dungeon of the DLC. Please keep that in mind when you're fighting the giant scorpions. As a revered guest of this troublesome town, it's up to us to investigate exactly what happened to Bellerot and why it was incredibly funny. Following in the footsteps of Mikolai as he gets lost for the next 40 minutes and
I mean, you know, everything when it comes to Elden Ring is funny when you look at it in a different kind of context. It's all about framing, right? At the end of the day, it's kind of funny that this entire place managed to somehow make itself even worse than post-Brexit England. It's kind of funny that somehow an entire population of a pocket dimension were able to somehow make their place even cleaner than the center of London. I mean, that's kind of funny.
And accidentally ends up inside the sewer system. Miyazaki designs my favorite Indian burial grounds.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Green Giant was never the same after he visited Chernobyl.
Getting back to the site of grace in a very green fashion, we decide to visit my grandma because she is old and has dementia.
Oh, Granny!
Who are you? What are your kind doing here?
I'm your grandson, silly.
We came for cookies! Guys, it's cookie time. Come on, open your mouth. Say ah. Say ah, take Granny's cookies. Don't worry about the smell of chloroform on them.
Little not remains, but ash. 1,000 curses upon your kin! 1,000 curses!
Oh, you're so
Oh no,
funny,
Granny's
Grandma.
going on about
I'll
the
be
war
seeing
again.
You later, then.
Oh, these guys look so cool. Yeah, I think that was Bao. Wait, was that Bao? Hold up. Oh, Grandma Centrina, voiced by Tasha Ritter. So no, that is not Bao. But Bao is in this.
Upon your kin, 1,000 curses!
Oh, you're so
Bye,
funny,
Granny.
Grandma. I'll be seeing you
We'll
later,
talk about the
then.
war again later. So my mentality is, with a zero-hit run, if you're doing so much damage that they just fucking die before they even notice you're there,
That's a lot of spiders.
no need to mitigate damage if there's no enemies to need to mitigate damage against.
Okay. Oh, thanks for telling me not to move. There was a spider. There was a scorpion jump scare up there.
That's a good clip right there.
It's the Scorpion King! Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson wants his money. Give him his copyright money.
Okay, so this enemy just doesn't fuck around. He's got a moveset that's pretty fast. Not really sure how you're supposed to deal with that, but okay.
Not saying again that I'm better than the rest of you guys, but I took all these guys on with zero vigor. And in my playthrough, I had to fight every enemy I saw at least once. So I proved how dig my bick was.
Okay.
Seems like a skill issue, bro. Seems like a bit of a skill
hey guys,
issue.
can you come over here for a sec? I think I found a secret. Oh, I love the vomit pit. I'm
Getting
such a big fan of the vomit
implanted
pit.
into
I
you.
love going to Chuck E. Cheese. I
Ovipositor?
love the vomit pit.
More like submissive mind positor.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's the severed hand
I
weapon.
mean, if your chest wasn't designed to have eggs implanted into it, why is it so
in your chest cavity?
cavitous?
That guy's got a fucked up name, by the way. We gotta put this guy. We gotta put this guy out of his misery. We just gotta fucking kill this guy. Yeah, just fuck him up with hammers.
That way I can get my friends in to join me for my brain rot and subject them to immense amounts of pain. You know what I just realized, actually? I haven't done a non-zero vigor run of a Souls game ever. Like, I think the only time I've ever played through a Souls game without some arbitrary level of difficulty added on for my own need was the first time I played Dark Souls 1, the first time I played Elden Ring through on my first playthrough. Because I don't know, dude. I just find that by default, most Soul games are too easy. Like, my first time playing Elden Ring, yeah, I died a fair bit against Melania, but there wasn't really anything challenging. Like, I don't know. I guess I've just gotten way too good at Souls games. Which might be a good metaphor for how much mental illness I have. Oh, that's the big boy.
Oh, horn-decked beast from...
Wait a minute. I want to show you. So I want to show you my experience killing this guy. Give me a sec. This right here. This was me killing this boss with 0 vigor. And with my screen upside down and reverse controls. It took 120 attempts. That's beside the point. If he gets staggered, we just blast him. He did get staggered. I mean, if I can do this, I mean, what's stopping you? Get his attention, Angle. Get his attention. And yeah, I know I was using spells and shit, but hey, you use what you're allowed. Because at the time I was focused, I was forced to use an int build.
The last attempt of the day, baby!
Haha. So that's why I'm immensely skilled at Elden Ring. Yes.
Higher sphere delivered. Awake, O terror, by the gods' decree endeavored.
He's so pretty. I love the design of this boss.
With thy wrath
And now I'm getting PTSD watching this. You get Mr. Human-centered lion.
Cleanse all thou may. Their bones, their flesh.
There was a thing of 100 bits.
Of thine to flay.
See what I mean? Feet! Again with the feet. Damn you, Miyazaki.
Trespass.
I'm not it. Just because you're in the feet doesn't mean I have to be. And another 100 biddies, thank you. God, somebody designed it. Not music!
So she does remember.
Fighting grandma be like, oh yeah, and even this thing bores you.
Welcome everyone to the first major boss of the DLC.
It's
Divine
honestly
Beast
not that
Dancing
hard of a
Lion,
boss.
who
You just
is
gotta
not
get
an actual
good,
lion,
you
but
know?
are in fact two very
The fact that everyone's like response, yeah, every Elden Ring player's response to say, I'm struggling at the game, just get good. I hate to say it, but you just gotta get good. That or over level. Not that you can really over level in this place because the place scales to your level, so just get good. You just gotta get good. Oh, you struggling, motherfucker? Get good. Just get good. How about you suck my dick?
coordinated people inside of a big suit, presumably so they can sneak into a movie theater.
Somebody is like grabbing him with the
3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Attached a couple thrusters to him.
Dancing Lion is the perfect introduction to this game's DLC bosses, both functioning as a difficult challenge for the player and also as a massive warning sign.
Yeah,
because this shit is not going to get any easy for you.
But what to expect.
I am having difficulties killing Mr. Beast. Perhaps he should make real videos like mine. Starting out the fight in phase 1.
Okay, I love the fact that it's now the cool thing to pick on Mr. Beast. Yeah.
The Divine Beast is actually a very manageable foe, offering us a pretty decent hurdle in terms of timing.
It actually didn't take that long for me to realize just how
a less decent hurdle when it comes to his incredibly funny
I don't say simple,
this,
but
however,
easy it was to adjust his
fight. His fearsome
tempo.
and frightening assaults lie just around the corner. And after a brief yet exhilarating bout, Divine Beast finally enters phase 2 by channeling the power of the
Thunder Gods.
Gaining access to 3 related yet distinct elemental phases, each one an absolute wrecking ball to both my health bar and this video's bitrate. With the lightning phase adding a great deal of range and aftershocks, the frost phase adding big bumps and punishing damage, and the storm phase adding in 50 tornado sirens. Jesus Christ, I'm fighting the fucking Avatar. Going from an ostensibly straightforward battle to a ruthlessly engaging and unpredictable gauntlet, switching between all manner of elements to keep you on your toes while giving you precious few moments to breathe or reciprocate. Because by the time you've gotten used to an element, he is already switching to the next one, greatly compounding even further into the fight when the Divine Beast shifts into a medley of every element back to back, forcing you to flee in abject terror while the boss channels the power of the 4 elements. And number 2 will shock you. So despite and because of this chaos, Divine Beast Dancing Lion is an absolutely peak fight, balancing out explosive violence with a myriad of openings, each one gated by the guesses and gambles that you are willing to take. And I just so happen to be very bad at the casino.
And some of these aren't even a test of your own skill. They're a test of whether you have a 4090 Ti graphic card. This music! Is this more Xenoblade? Get him, Maxor! Slam! It is that very fundamental fact, no matter how you play this game, it all comes down to just learning the mechanics. Again, I like to prove the point with the fact I'm doing Zero Vigor. I beat Melania twice with Zero Vigor. All about learning the rotations, learning the mechanics, learning the attack patterns, learning the timings.
So after defeating our enthusiastic celebration of Chinese New Year, we ascend to the very peak of Bellerot's Twisted Tower,
and then Rose
in the stunning presence of the Shadow Tree.
Ooh,
climbing
so
with
pretty.
bated breath its sweeping stairs before finally reaching
a dead end.
The mailbox. How did you get a letter up here?
Tarnished. I hope this letter reaches thee unscathed, for it would be treacherous if that weird lion downstairs woke up. Beyond the tower sealed by shadow lies a place known as the Gates of Divinity. Surely, this is the ultimate goal.
Surely
of
nothing
and thus,
plot relevant
if we are
happens here.
united in common cause, it is there that we must head.
I don't know you.
Follow the crosses of Mikala.
Dude, I'm just here to farm
the
souls
grim
and get
castle
big
of
weapons. I don't
and
care about
beyond
you, what you're
there,
saying.
To the Shadow Keep. Surely, it is there that our answers lie. I await an audience with thee.
Oh yes,
Should fate
the
fall.
other thing Miyazaki has an obsessive fetish for. Cathedrals and big f***ing castles. And yes, that is Cock and Tell.
Love you, Pookie Bear.
Thank you for the bits.
So after entering the Mushroom Kingdom
Oh
and
my God, now I can be
receiving a letter from
parasocial.
Bowser,
Yippee.
we decide to take a break from our DLC duties by pushing the character creator to its absolute limits beyond the boundaries of God and man.
My. What?
He's just so beautiful, like a sunrise over the crashing waves.
God.
Because, as it turns out, my sponsor GamerSubs, wandering merchant of the energy drinks, literally allows me to slander them by creating funny builds and characters based on each of their terrifying flavors.
Hey, anyone that's willing to sponsor me, I will do the exact same thing for way less of an investment. I'll just do it because it's fucking funny.
And ever since then, have been begging me to stop. So if you want to know more about how to get energy delivered at a low price, this might not be the right video. Okay, so the first thing on our list is going to be, lean, which definitely does not depict President Joe Biden on it, because if they did, they would receive an actual cease and desist letter from the Department of Homeland Security. It would be really bad if that hypothetically
it would be
happened.
a real shame if we engaged in political
going
agenda.
To be a bit of a big boy today. Has a lot of meat inside of him. I'm taking that to the extreme, by the way. This man has no room for bones.
Raw
AFK
meat.
sleep support. Going to be using an arcane
normally I
sleep
wouldn't go
build.
through
He doesn't
watching
actually
these kind of
do damage
things,
because
but
of
it's
his
an Axel
lack
video.
of negative
This guy's
side
what,
effects.
8 months?
Not
At least we
really
can
sure
just
what
watch
you're
a
supposed
few
to do
minutes.
with this one, honestly. The official Maxor Cup, who is unfortunately invisible because you do not know what it looks like yet. Stay tuned for updates on this guy. And last but not least, we have Code Maxor with 0 for 10% off GamerSubs purchases, who has a lot of stamina because he is just so healthy.
I just don't
You
drink
can
these
find
kind of
him
things.
inside
Like,
the
more
description
often,
of the
like,
video.
giving me a headache.
Just please do not tell GamerSubs that I'm making this. It's going to be our little secret from now on. Moving on across the Great Bridge to the Grand Castle of Ensis, we immediately get distracted with random caves because this game has content again. Can I just blow up the fucking You know the item is going to be good when it's placed next to 20 explosives. So we make our way over to the
Dude, that's as foreboding as having an area that's got a shit ton of like weapons, ammo, and health packs before a big fecking door. You know you're about to get f***ed up, so why are you even bothering?
Scariest location in the entire game, featuring
Okay, this
a
is
wide
spoilers, I've
variety
not
of
seen this
hilarious
yet.
jump scares and funny skeleton boss fights. What the fuck kind of crack they got in the Paris catacombs? You know the item is going to be good when it's placed.
Dude, you wanna know what this is? This is a self-fulfilled prophecy. Like, people like us who were saying that Elden Ring was too easy, Miyazaki heard that and was like, oh, really? You think that Elden Ring's too easy? Aw, that's really cute. Hey, by the way, have you heard about our new DLC that's just as easy? Oh, it's totally just as easy. Yes, yes. Yeah, this is what you feckin' get. Y'all complain the game was too easy? This is what you get.
Next to the giant bloodstain. Okay, look, I get this game is supposed to be hard, but I can't iframe the ceiling. So after spending 35 hours in the ball-crushing facility, we decide to head south to one of Elden Ring's characteristic, extremely high thermostat dungeons, where the boiling magma can best be described as a...
Iron Keep? Is that you? Oh no, I'm getting flashbacks of Dark Souls 2, and I really don't want that. Or was it Iron Fortress, whatever it's called? Either way, the stupid lava fortress from Dark Souls 2 and from Demon Souls.
A minor inconvenience. Me enjoying the coolest summer for the rest of my life. Yeah, lava
going to Florida
is just,
be like
not a big deal apparently. The water's fine, guys. I don't know what you're complaining about. What?
Vile Bale!
Is this homeless?
Foul tarnished.
Man, okay.
My contempt for you is nigh but poetic, like that of the great American novel, Moby Dick!
Do you need a hospital?
Just you
Do you need a hug?
wait, for I, Egon, will be progressing just south of this very
thanks for the directions, man. Following in the footsteps of the nearest homeless man, we blindly and uncritically follow his directions straight into 4 hours of hidden content. This is going to be a theme in the future,
content
including
in hidden
his
content?
directions
That's
that tells
crazy.
to jump directly into a bottomless pit.
Oh no!
That is false advertising. Egon gave me some crazy fucking edibles.
Ooh, so
It was
anime.
around this time that the game began subtly suggesting to me that I may wish to come back at a later time. And I chose to ignore it. Oh.
Pretty.
Oh, this isn't a good place to be. Welcome
That's a great
back,
place
Caelid.
to be. Imagine
We
the
missed
souls you can farm.
It's almost as if the game was specifically trying to prevent me from getting here. I just can't get over the fucking...
Ah.
It looks like a joke. Welcome back, Godskin Noble. We missed you. We got some crazy lore implications right here.
Oh, not another roly boy. Guys, what would you rather deal with? A succubus that has not eaten their cookie for the day, or one very golden lightning roly boy?
Really can't wait for the VOD video on this one.
Bruh, same, dude, same, just like me for real.
Oh. Is he okay? Does he need a fucking aspirin?
Tarnished one.
Hi.
Do you hunger for the soul of a dragon?
Okay, who else came? Dragon wife? Dragon wife. Dragon wife. My dragon. Dragon wife. Listen. I'm a monster fucker. You're bordering on a monster. Why don't we just just skip the pretenses and do what monster fuckers and monsters do. Just saying,
For communion with the beating heart of a beast.
Those are kind of expensive, lady.
Then, in exchange for your soul offered to the Drake Flames.
So Maxor got a hold of the script that they used when they tried to instill Obamacare. Yeah, Obamacare kind of be looking a bit different these days.
I will offer you power far beyond what you can imagine, greater than even the... Are you listening to me?
What?
Huh?
Never mind, fuck it.
Girls implying that she actually had to ask. Heading on further over the dragon's extremely detailed feat. This is Miyazaki's vision, guys. You can't make fun of it. We are greeted by the beautiful and enthralling landscape of the southern coast.
Wow,
Realm of
so
contrasting
pretty.
colors and
Possibly the
majestic
only normal
saffron
place in the entire
shores.
DLC.
Except the landscape here isn't actually yellow. I'm just fucking with you. Filling our hearts with a profound sense of astonishment and
RGB,
amazement. Holy
the
shit,
RGB,
what is this?
toggles.
Oh, there's a blue area. Oh
Huge
my god,
shit,
it's fucking
that
too
shit.
for it. This is a really beautiful place to die in. Can't wait to see what amazing enemies live in this
Can I double uninstall a game, by the way? Like, asking for no particular reason. I mean, I'm not saying that this boss made me want to, like, uninstall my brain when I first killed it. That they had to bring another one in? As if the first one wasn't enough of a pain in the ballsack to deal with.
Oh god, not you again. This is the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. We need to leave.
You out there in the south side of London, man!
Welcome to the Southern Coast, a land comprised of many distinct areas, each with their own unique and stunning color schemes.
Each with their unique defined color schemes, and each with their own unique and individual ways of making you wish you could uninstall your brain.
Including but not limited to the Crimson Countryside, the Azura Mode, the Funny Finger Family, and of course the secret green area that no one will tell you about. This one is a Maxor Video exclusive. Moving on through the red part of the map while ignoring the various color combinations, we decide to take shelter in the local torture dungeon where we can find the undisputed best item in the entire game.
3.
Who at From Software was sat in their cubicle crunching their tits off to make this game, and Miyazaki was stood behind them tickling them going, ooh, who's a good developer? And they're like laughing their ass off, and Miyazaki's, ah yes, your lamentations will be perfect as a voice in the game.
The ability to scream. We did this for like 10 minutes. Just do what I do when I have problems. Oh, okay, so this is this is the boss? Oh no, I am really intimidated right now. This man's got no confidence.
Sounds like Persona music.
Now, out of every horrifying area that we've seen in this game, the Southern Coast definitely takes the cake in terms of visual splendor, consistently capturing the player's imagination and attention to the detriment of everything.
Wait, is he yeeting his hammer? Dude, that's so cool. I want that.
Else. There are so many beautiful things to see around here, and the only thing that could make it better was if all of them didn't want to kill me. Usually with a very intense immediacy.
Oh, not those fuckers again.
It's a monkey. You fucking...
Wait, what? Friggin' anime-ass monkey? Please tell me that's not what it's actually supposed to be.
You okay, man? You look kinda... I appear to have made a friend.
Funny monkey go burr.
So after engaging in a great deal of monkey business, we ride to the east of the Cerulean coast, past the glowing cross where Mikola abandoned his foreskin or something. I don't know, I'm not a lore expert. And pacing along the beach with a suspicious amount of fingers before finally reaching our mysterious destination.
Guys, I think I might be
pacing
cooked.
along the beach with a
I think I might be
fingers before finally
I saw
reaching
this.
our mysterious...
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm fucking cooked. I'm fucking cooked. I thought those were penises. I thought those were dicks. I straight up thought those were dicks. They look like penises! It looked like a really disgruntled pit of dicks. Just a field of wieners. Oh my god, I'm cooked. I'm so cooked.
Destination. And immediately wanting to go back. I am okay with allowing it to remain mysterious.
Holy Jesus Christ! What is all this?
It's the Finger Family. we found the Finger Family, dude.
What?
These are the
I'm so glad that neither of them mentioned that they look like dicks, because I'm glad that I'm the only one who's that mentally ill to have thought that to begin with. Like, I hope I'm not, but the fact they didn't makes me believe that there's still hope for me.
Where Miyazaki, uncontent with his weird foot fetish, has decided to move on to the next best thing. And even more disturbing than that, these ruins are exclusively occupied by the funny suckmen, who I...
You know what? I think I might give this another go. Yeah, no, we might give this game another go, actually.
Who I spent 40 minutes getting sucked by, because this area is just so difficult. Oh my god! What the fuck are you? That is not normal. I'm just going to forget this place ever existed. Committing to the bit has led me to places that I would not go with a gun.
Hey look, committing to the bit is a great way of going on tangents, alright? That's literally 90% of my content.
Heading on over to the southernmost edge of the Cerulean coast, or hypothetically, some other color, we encounter this mysterious giant hole, which, upon further investigation, goes into the ground. What?
Oh no.
Why is his scream so lifelike? And after a
because that was the scream of the developers trying to crunch this game out, realizing they had to work 29-hour shifts a day.
fault in navigation, we descend further into the arcane abyss before finally revealing the secrets within.
Oh my god, dude, that is gorgeous. I will say, something I've noticed is that From Software are, like, there are a couple of developers out there that are brilliant with the vistas. Like, I say what you will about Destiny these days, Destiny is a gorgeous looking game. One of the biggest things I love about Destiny back when I used to play was just the scope and the majesty of how well designed the environments were. And I get that same sensation from Elden Ring and FromSoft games.
Fissure Depths, domain of remarkable revelations and sleepy subterfuge, full of enemies that want nothing more than to give us a nice nap for the rest of our lives,
big old hug.
As well as the immortal footprints of the Empyrean Miquella, forever inscribed on this enduring cross.
I mean, sure, why not, Leo? Do it, you pussy, do it.
Here, my love. Yeah, Miquella, I've been there too. I wish I could throw Stephanie into a giant pit.
You know what?
Okay,
I'll put it in the video. Reset me right now. I've just gotten back into the DLC in my main playthrough. You want to reset me? You reset me right now and I'll log into the game and delete my save. Do it, bitch. You won't.
Actually, though, that is genuinely concerning. Like, can I have it? This is the EP Zone. You can tell because of how relaxing it is, especially when it comes to the giant slug ASMR.
What the fuck is that?
This is just genuinely unpleasant to hear. But you know what isn't relaxing? Literally everything else. I am here significantly before I'm supposed to.
More fool on you, Maxor, for assuming there would ever be a point in the DLC that wasn't utter grating pain against your face.
Heading further into the mangled mausoleum, we uncover a new weapon with a new status effect called Eternal Sleep, which, in my personal experience, can be applied to most weapons.
A bit busted,
so
no?
after experimenting with
was I the only one, by the way, who, when playing through the base game, could only defeat the Godskin duo by using the sleep effect to cheese your way through it? That was when I discovered how powerful sleep was, and realized that it could basically break the game.
A lot of opiates at the hands of the local drug dealers, we encounter a sedated sorority of animals, engaged together in a sleepover so good that...
So, oh yeah, here we go. So this is where Maxor decides to engage Peter. Peter's out here saying, we gotta save the animals. Well, time to save them aggressively.
They will never wake up again. And I'm gonna say what nobody else is willing to say. America has a fentanyl crisis. Is your first fucking instinct just to kill all the sleeping animals, dude? Like,
yeah, obviously.
Target it.
The game, look, the game has conditioned you into believing that if you don't kill it first, it will kill you. So these sleeping animals, you know, the probability of these sleeping cute animals is that, you know, they're probably not going to cause you problem. But there's always a chance that they might turn into some eldritch abomination and fuck you up. The chance is small, but there's still a chance. I've been duped before in Souls-like games. Cute little creature-looking like thing, and then it turns into a giant monster. I ain't falling for that again.
Blindly accepting the advice of the last guy who died trying, we jump directly into the gaping abyss with absolutely no regard for the consequences. Boom! Is he okay? Eventually leading us to the foundation of the Fissure Depths, and in turn, the putrescent night.
That looks an awful lot like that one boss from Bloodborne. You know, the one that's wielding its, like, fetus or whatever. The unborn whatever. I don't remember what it's called, but the one that everyone says is the hardest boss in the game. You know what I'm talking about.
Welcome back, Tree Sentinel. That one. We missed you. This boss is pretty hilarious. Not because he holds his attacks until the heat death of the universe, although he does do that, but rather being a literal skeleton riding his own skin, Putrescent Knight has a habit of moving away from you.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. Oh, that's grim. Ew, ew, bleh, bleh. I thought that was just a horse. It's not a horse, it's his skin. Ew, brother, ew.
His only attack windows. And also he's fucking horrifying. No matter what I do, I just cannot seem to hit him. In the same way that I just cannot seem to interpret what I'm currently looking at. This is what happens to your horse when he survives the glue factory.
Design philosophy.
Like, bro,
you can't tell what you're looking at. You can't hate it.
Mom said it's my turn to do the attack combos. Overall, Putrescent Knight truly represents the Southern Coast.
Oh, I don't know if I want to download the game anymore if I have to put up with this.
especially considering the fact that you aren't supposed to go here yet, and the game spent at least 2 hours trying to tell me that. This is all to say that I have dug my grave far too deep to climb out now, and the irony of this setting is not lost on me.
Oh, I don't want to fight this thing. Mom, do I have to fight the giant skeletal pussy? Oh, we did it. Good job. Good job. Good job. I mean, I would have done it like 200 attempts sooner, but you know, good for you. Good for you.
Tarnished, do you grow weary of this life? Longing to shelter from suffering with eternal sleep?
Is that a lady fused into a plant? Mommy? Sorry, you know what? The power of disgust and weirded outness versus the power of boners? I think we know what wins.
You know, honestly, I wasn't before, but, then I looked at you.
I tarnished in my choosing.
Oh, that's so grim. That is like some body horror bullshit. I do not like that. I do not like that. Blech.
Race of Saint Trina, you lie at peace.
Mushroom lady drink.
That just kills you. I guess it was just all a dream. What a lovely NPC, honestly. So after unfortunately suffering an overdose at the hands of the local drug dealers, we decide to head instead to the craggy landscape of the Jagged Peak, which is in fact where I was supposed to go in the first place. A sinister and looming feature of the landscape visible from almost every location. Rumored dwelling of...
Here's the problem. Now that I've spoiled this myself, you can fully know that I'm probably going to do the exact same path he did. I'll call it the Maxor experience, just to prove that I can do it better. Yes, I'm that narcissistic.
Forces most malicious and home to the funniest wildlife thus seen in the lands between. With our first example being the Jagged Peak Drake, which, despite being a fairly rudimentary fight that we have done 15 times already, implies the existence of a Jagged Peak Josh.
Dragon
I'm just
fight.
gonna not play this one, honestly. Riding further east along this mountain's broken bluffs and sharp stones, we navigate this dismal and desolate terrain, wondering what stunning content lies just ahead.
Guys, there's...
Only to find 2 more of the exact same dragon.
Oh boy, I love repeating enemies. Such great game design.
Jagged Peak Drake again. And he's fighting Jagged Peak Josh.
At least
Man, it's the XQC Drake collab we've been waiting for.
It's almost as if the game was specifically trying to prevent me from getting here. God damn it, not this guy again.
No! In my unyielding state of rage.
Guy thinks he's in an anime. Like, guy's role-playing as the main villain of a isekai. That's what's happening here.
You've made me forget the name of the whale in that book.
It's called Moby Dick.
Damn you, Bale!
Bale!
Drake Warrior. Mighty Drake Warrior.
I prefer Kendrick, personally.
Upon the top of this rotten peak lies a dragon most foul.
Is it Zentreya? It's Zentreya, right? It's Zentreya? Biggest dragon fight of the century? Me versus Zentreya in a mud wrestling pit, naked, let's go.
Dragon who has thus confounded me!
It is Moby Dick.
Bale! Rotten Bale! Damnable Bale! King of the Jagged
I think he needs
Mountain!
a hug. I think he needs a hug, guys.
Slay Bale! Slay him with me! And feast on his heart!
You know what? I'm just not gonna tell you now.
Blossom Bale!
So after listening to the ramblings of a homeless man for the
have a Snickers or something.
Today, we ascend sharply up the mountain, filled with a new sense of motivation and purpose, further and greatly emphasized by the hilarious string of Looney Tunes obstacles.
Some might call it cheating, but now that I know that's there, I'll never die to it in the game. That is definitely not ominous foreshadowing, and I absolutely will die to it in the game because I'm f***ing stupid like that.
Oh my god. It's the best fight in the entire game. The 15th dragon. I'm so grateful they put this here
I
instead
love
of anything
fighting
else.
the same dragon
Fleeing
7
further
times in a row.
upwards, surpassing the realm of geographical possibility. We are carried
You know,
beyond
the day
the
that
height of anything
Miyazaki
seen
doesn't put a
until
dragon
now,
boss in a
to a
game is
path
the day that
covered
I
in
think
knots
we all
with rugged
die.
rocks and ridiculously violent weather.
Why is the sky on fire?
It's a gender reveal party. Before finally rising to the mighty
I was
summit
gonna
of
say
the
it's
Jagged
just like
Peak,
going
where
into
we
Texas,
will await
but
the
okay.
entrance of a mighty foe.
Oh.
Curse you, Baal! Baal! I hereby vow you will rue this day, for we have come to hunt thee.
That design looks kind of sick, though. You know, it is another dragon, but at least it's a different looking dragon.
Baal, your fears made flesh. Curse you, Baal! I hereby vow you will rue this day, for we have come.
Yeah, dude, that's just straight. Isn't that the sword that Maxon's using? Wait, does that mean that this is a New Game Plus playthrough? Huh. Anime editing. Okay, this is actually really epic. Holy shit.
Am I even supposed to be here? Here we are finally fighting Baal the Dread, Twisted King of the Jagged Mountain. Or more accurately, watching Egon fight Baal for us. And he's doing a really good job so far. Now, if you weren't already disregarding me as an accurate guide, then let this fight be a lesson to you. Because you are definitely not supposed to win this yet, and I definitely don't care. Genuinely just raw dog this guy for like 4 hours straight.
Miyazaki wants the
So that means I'm gonna have a great time with this guy, right?
epileptics in the audience to just die in real life.
Baal the Dragon has a dreadful arsenal of attacks, each one requiring their own reactions and responses, with a consistently small margin of error that will keep you guessing for a very long boss fight, and some of the funniest damage that a nuclear weapon is capable of, including but not limited
like
to
I'll ever know that,
swipe
because
attacks,
every attack is like a
grab
nuclear
attacks,
weapon going off around me.
extremist attacks, and a significant amount of the color orange, making for a battle that is as beautifully chaotic as it is violently explosive. Because
oh my
Lord
god,
knows
dude,
this
actually
boss.
no, wait. Oh my god, that actually hurts my eyes looking at it. Like, congratulations, Maxor, you did it. You've now made your videos so epileptic-inducing that even me, someone who is not epileptic, is having a slight eye contusion from watching it. Oh my god, wow. Whew. Oh my god, my eyes. Ow.
Fight has plenty of that.
Baal!
You shall know fear yet.
Egon, can you, like, shut the fuck up soon? This battle truly feels like an epic hunt against the likes of a terrifying beast.
So how
with
can I cheese this
a
boss?
mesmerizing barrage of blows whose haunting splendor can only be matched by their daunting power. Especially when the majority of attacks take out half of my health bar. They got everything right in regards to both presentation and gameplay. But what I didn't anticipate was that they expect the same out of you, putting our patience to the ultimate test while making for a challenge that is so good I forgot that I handicapped myself. You know what, Egon? You
Oh, so he's handicapped. Oh, okay.
To put it simply, each moment spent with Baal the Dread is a thrilling dance between life and death, filled to the brim with
Dude, I
the
love some of these shots
desolation
he's
of
doing.
bitter
Little
defeat,
slow-mos look
alongside
amazing.
the thrill of glorious victory. And
Like, if I'm not mistaken, he actually made some, like, I remember, because I follow his Twitter, right? I've been watching the process of him making this, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, he actually made a couple of mods specifically to help him record some of his videos with, and it's really impressive. Like, talk about commitment to the craft.
I made sure to enjoy every single second of it, as long as it fucking takes.
It's giving me that Final Fantasy 14 Ifrit energy. And legitimately, I feel like this could have been the final boss of the entire game. Like, this could have been the final boss of the entire DLC, and it probably would have been okay. But no, this apparently is just an optional boss. Man, this really makes me realize I only barely scratched the surface of the DLC. Sheesh. Yippee!
That took me 20 hours to make.
What? And you mean to tell me I'm gonna have to fight that with 0 health? You mean I'm gonna have to fight that with 0 vigor? You know what? Can somebody just reset my save right now so I can go back and start the game fresh without having to worry, knowing that it's gonna extend my time before I have to fight this guy? Please? Please, somebody have mercy on me. Somebody reset my save file, please.
Hey there guys, Maxor here. Big fan of the concept of music. And as a result of the deal that I made with a wizard, I am morally obligated to alert you that the song you just heard, and this song, was all made by a special artist and friend of the channel, Cthulhu Seeker.
Ooh.
That is a crazy composer to hate.
You don't say. I'm always on the lookout for some good music. What was it? Cthulhu Singer. Did I get his name wrong? Am I fucking stupid?
Was all made by a special artist and friend of the channel, Cthulhu Seeker.
Oh, Cthulhu Seeker. I am stupid. I'm subscribing to you.
If you happen to be a fan of a game called Elden Ring,
what?
Which
Elden
you know,
Ring? I've never heard of it.
Maybe. Then you may be interested in his entire album of synthwave covers specifically for this game, on an actual vinyl record and cassette tape available in the description.
Dude, is that thing actually purple?
Please buy it. And cassette tape available in the description store now. Please buy it. It would sound really good if I owned anything. Also, he recently did the exact same thing for an obscure game called Dark Souls 3.
I kind of want to own it just so my ADHD autistic self can like have something touchy-feely to have touchy-feel like a little bitch.
Cthulhu Seeker. His stuff can be found in the description.
Yeah, we love us some independent artists. Go check that shit out.
So after defeating the vile, loathsome Bale on behalf of the now vaporized Captain Ahab, we move on through the Spear-engraved Plains once again, continuing across the Great Bridge to the—
That was only just one side of the map? Okay, I'm starting to realize why the DLC was considered for a Game of the Year award. Like, this DLC might as well have been an entire game in of itself. I don't think, like, at some point, DLC that's this ambitious transcends from being DLC into being a whole-ass new game.
And Castle-Avensis. They're very nice people if you get to know them. An impressive and imposing structure standing in the path of the Shadowkeep Beyond. And also where I was supposed to go in the first place, but for real this time. Very easy to get distracted in this game.
Look, it's easy to get distracted when there's a big suck around. Like me.
Castle-Avensis is a bit of a weird location.
All right, I've decided. Today, we're still sticking to the community stream stuff. We're still going to be playing Atlas later. But tomorrow, I'm picking the mantle back up. I am going to grind my scrotum against this game until we can make some progress. I will make progress tomorrow. Maxor has invigorated me. I will prove to the world that I can beat this on 0 vigor.
A great way to tell new players that it is time to stop playing now, featuring many twists and turns with the distinct architectural vibes of the once populated Academy of Raya Lucaria, the fate of which I am not currently aware of, except this time featuring so many impaled corpses that it began to destroy my computer. And the 15 particle effect throwers are not fucking helping right now.
Tomorrow's gonna be a 12-hour
stream. Here we can acquaint ourselves with the numerous cracked out enemies strewn about these puzzling paths, as well as the population of the starving dog pit. Every single castle has to have one.
So that's how you get the dog in
many nuances. Right before those nuances, make note of us. I swear to God, this guy can be the final boss of this game. You know, I would normally say that
wait, I have to fight that guy again?
Swear to God, this guy can be the final boss of this game. You know, I would normally say that this place is pretty cool, but then I found out that they were Redditors. So unfortunately, I have resigned myself to kill everyone inside this goddamn castle and then move on to the next logical target. Erratically moving onwards in the vague direction of the exit and acquainting ourselves with the classical Carian hospitality.
Every moment I get invigorated to want to play this game again, I start seeing shit like this that makes me want to not play it again.
And consequently, to the formidable Twin Moon Knight.
Let me guess, this boss is going to absolutely make me want to uninstall. I am predicting this boss is going to make me want to uninstall. I can tell by the fact that it looks like Artorias, it's going to make me want to uninstall. Anything that you can tell they were channeling Artorias with this boss, just by the design alone. And anything that resembles Artorias is going to make me want to uninstall. Not only the game, but my hard drive and my brain. Also, a little bit of poetic irony. Don't you love the fact that Maxor's made this edit so focused around music, and yet the entire concept of Souls games is that they're entirely tempo-based and designed to be a concept of music theoried gameplay? How you're supposed to fight to the beat rather than just mashing your buttons. Haha, I delight in the irony and the coincidental nature of that. Smiley face.
Rellana Twin Moon Knight is the very confusingly named Rude Awakening for players of all strides who, in their hubris and pride, thought they would be able to experience the game they bought. Bet you're feeling pretty silly right now. This boss
if you're
has
buying
every
Elden
single trait
Ring,
that you could possibly consider
you're playing it for the experience.
Aggression,
if you willingly buy the DLC,
mobility, an astonishing amount of variation,
to make
and
progress.
to top it all off, just enough magic to make you feel uncomfortable. Meticulously designed in every aspect to induce an instinctive, primordial panic response, and then...
Oh, I just saw something I hate. Watch this shit, watch this shit.
To top it all off, just enough magic to make you feel uncomfortable. Meticulously designed in every aspect to induce an instinctive, primordial panic response.
Right there. Freaking holding its attack. Enemies that, like, do a swing, pause for a moment, like, psych! Oh, I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate it.
And then immediately punish you for it, with the majority of attacks ending with an optional combo extension, which itself can also be extended, so on and so forth. Like, holy shit, dude, please relax for a second. Proving definitively that the most threatening bosses in the game are not dragons, giants, or lions, but are in fact 9-foot-tall women. What did Miyazaki mean by that?
Hey. Okay, but what if you're 10 foot tall like me? Guys, I'm not saying that I am the storm that is approaching. I'm not saying that I'm about to throw down a challenge for you all. I'm not saying that these guys are just a training dummy to get you ready for me. But I am standing ominously, waiting for you to approach. The boss music hasn't started yet, but it will.
By this. Sorry about what happened to your sister, by the way, and your nieces. The divorce really hit this family hard. So after a long series of lessons on how not to be so terrible, Rellana finally enters phase 2 by buffing herself in the coolest way that I have ever.
It's Pontiff. It's Pontiff. It's not fucking Artorias. It's fucking Pontiff. Are you kidding me? No, dude, not again. Not again. No. Pontiff gives me PTSD for so many different reasons. My very first ever playthrough of Dark Souls 3, I killed Pontiff in one attempt. And then every subsequent playthrough after, he filtered me like a goddamn
scene, which, on top of giving her an excessive amount of fiery fury and magic mavings, enables her to use her ultimate signature Carian sorcery. Her massive balls.
So, I don't even need to go and Google it, but I already know that because of this move by itself, there's going to be some major futa porn of this character.
Yes,
Doesn't hold a candle to my futa balls, though. Don't worry, guys.
I've never had so much fun getting obliterated.
Ah, yes. Once again, we have a stupid, sexy warrior lady kicking our ass. Never before has an orgasm felt quite so painful, but quite so deserved. Man, if only we could inject our dialogue into the game. You know, boss comes up. I'm going to destroy you now. It's like, oh, yeah, hit me. You're not going to defend yourself? No, baby, I am fully amassed right now. Oh, you're making it awkward. No, hit me, come on. I need to come today. I need to come. And then she's like, you know what? Never mind, bye. You did, good job. Good job. I would have done it in 2 attempts, but hey. Skadu Altus?
So, you've made it after all.
I
welcome you most dearly to the land of Shadow Altus.
You know, considering the amount of mods he's been showing off, I'm really kind of disappointed he hasn't shown off a couple mods where he's made some of the waifu characters thick as shit. Damn you, Maxor. Damn you. I wanted to have an ADHD brain rot meltdown and goon at the same time. How could you?
Golden.
Cottontail, damn it. Why does he keep saying cottonmouth?
Eternally marked by our sin.
Oh, I know why. Because she's good with her mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a voice actor.
Look over there,
obviously.
Bear.
Please stop saying that.
To the north lies a fortress known as the Shadow Keep. An oppressive, towering citadel of a war long won.
I could take it. I could take it. Yeah, I could take it, definitely.
Or long lost. Though, were it not for the charm that kindly Mikola has placed upon me, I too would rip your heart out and kill you.
For free?
What?
It is how I show affection, honey. Your objective,
taking the phrase, step on me mommy to a whole new level.
As is mine, is to enter the confines of the Black Keep, climbing its tallest palisades and reaching the very heart of darkness.
And fight the twink femboy at the top.
Mesmer the Impaler lies...
And it's not the snake between his legs you need to worry about. If you know what I'm saying.
In its darkest goon cave, waiting for the embrace of a...
The fucking chuckle sent me. You know full well that Cottontail was just trying to do a recording, couldn't help but giggle, and Max was like, perfect, absolutely perfect. We're leaving that in. Oh my gosh.
Mother will never return. He is what is required for us to reach kindly Mikola. For us to witness the power of a living god. For us to finally officiate
No, that's not the same voice. Night.
Excuse me, lady?
Kindly Mikola was thee who shipped us tarnished. It must happen. You cannot fix me. And I want at least 12
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna work on the key thing now.
Oh, she's a yandere. No, she's a tsundere. I see.
Welcome, everyone, to the scarred and radiant landscape of Skadu. Skadu. It's pronounced Shadow Altus.
Skibbity toilet. Skibbity Ohio. Skidabababoo.
Beautiful domain of golden glades and horrifying hollows, punctuated occasionally by the gigantic bear attacks. Because we have done a...
I'm skipping. If I run across these guys, I'm skipping. I will not fight these guys. Fuck them bears. I am not Urson around with them. Did you get it? Did you get it, guys? Did you get Urson around? Did you get it, guys? Did you get it? It's funny. It's funny. Laugh. Why are you not laughing? Huh? Why are you not laughing? Why are you not laughing, motherfucker? Why are you not laughing? Laugh at my jokes, damn it! Or don't.
A very bad job of preventing forest fires. A place well kept within the shadows of the Shadow Keep. And most importantly, fabled home of the ancient and revered technique of beating the shit out of people with your bare hands.
Wait, really?
And no, I...
Oh yeah! No, they made punching and monk style combat a thing, didn't they? Oh, that's kind of cool.
Do not mean the actual bare hands. That is different, apparently. I would genuinely be embarrassed if I was killed by this. Like, imagine dying to a bear.
A dark circle won't stop that monster! I'm running for my life!
What the fuck? They gave these bears more mechanics than a goddamn dragon!
Heading to the north, we come across this secret cave, leading us to a secret path. Very, very far to the east, to the extent that it is
How many secret areas does this
before finally
DLC
reaching the
have?
headwaters of the Scorpion River, which is seemingly called that for no particular reason. This is the most horrifying thing I've seen in my life. and is home to a fan-favorite selection of enemies here on tour from the charming land of Caelid.
Yay!
Everyone's
Yay! Oh
yes,
boy!
Shrimps.
At least it's something we recognize.
Go to the Scorpion River,
Yippee!
and definitely don't go to the funny Deathblight catacombs that were extremely bugged in co-op.
Oh, you gotta be.
Oh my fucking god. Bro is not okay.
Let's do this.
Yeah, he's fine.
What the fuck? Squidward, if you get blasted, we are going to die.
Funny, because karma.
What makes you say that?
You guys are freaking out over nothing. What the hell you gotta be afraid of in here?
Thanks, Max.
Always happy to help, buddy. Shadow Altus is home to many a mysterious location, with some of the highlights including such scenes as the big fort with a
barely touched
giant
the
dead body
surface
pit.
of this DLC.
But to get to my favorite location in these luminous landscapes, we must head below the buried ruins of Morth and emerge deep within the confines of the
this is actually
normal
really
village
invigorating
with
to play.
a minor obsession with arts and crafts, second only to their obsession with sharpening their tools as much as humanly possible. Watch, he's gonna do it again. There he goes. Oh, there he goes.
Hey guys, we found Florida Man. No, I'm being deadly. Guys, we found Florida Man. Straight up Florida Man right there. Walking around buck naked, high on fentanyl and some kind of bath salts. Walking around with a big old sharp knife. That's Florida Man right there. Hi, Tomicus and Wasser, thank you for the bits.
Goes again. Okay, he's getting some space. Why? Sharpening the sword.
He's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's gonna make sure his sword is.
Gotta love me some of that
told
more
him
accurate
that he
kitchen
was
ware.
gonna sharpen.
So after a
Guys, I did not pre-watch this. I did not pre-watch this. What the fuck? Oh my god. No. What? Huh? Am I a foresight? Huh? What the fuck? Huh? I'm scared. Guys, I'm actually really scared. I didn't know. Huh? Am I slowly getting into Maxor's mind? Am I starting to channel the creative concept of Max? I gotta rewatch that bit again. I need to make sure that that was the song I thought it was.
Tool in the shed, but he's gonna make sure his sword is.
Gotta love me some of that lore accurate kitchenware. So after a few minutes of watching a bunch of naked men straight up jork it, we follow the bridge northwards through the darkest forest in all of Skadu Altus, dodging a series of familiar encounters before finally finding ourselves approaching the cathedral of Manus Meter. So here we have a wonderful selection of NPC companions such as the mentally stable man.
Honestly, it's about as mentally stable as I am at this point. Holy shit, this video is not an example of pure unsolicited gameplay. This is the video that they show when they strap you in like you're in Clockwork Orange, like opening your eyes up, and they subject you to the immense turmoil of whatever the fuck all this is.
Who, if you so choose, leads you down an unsettling questline whose purpose is to reveal the secret truth hidden just beyond the stars, eventually unveiling the dark underlying reality sitting within the very heart.
Ronnie's up there? Is it Ronnie? Is Ronnie up there? Is Ryan up there? Wait, the what now? Kiara, I don't find it coincidental that you come in right as this appears on my screen.
Part of the deformed finger dimension. What the fuck are they putting in Japan's drinking water? We also have this cool guy named, he's Sauron.
Ah, yes.
It's literally
the
just
mandatory
Sauron.
requirement for at least one enemy to be stood against, one guy to be stood ominously against a
wall. So after our incredible
wall.
meeting with the Finger family final boss, we decide to head to the north of Skadu Altus, riding through the ominous Black Gate and into the very, very long tunnel, before finally emerging within the confines of the Shadow Keep.
Wow.
Dark fortress of eternal occupation. Oppressive.
The Black Keep, the eternal turmoil of the shit I'm never gonna see because every time I try and play this game, you guys make it into a living nightmare for me. Man, I'm so glad I get to vicariously at least see this content because I know I damn well won't be able to play it.
Hold of Mesmer the Impaler, and specifically the very bottom of the Shadow Keep. This is just like a genuinely massive game. Like, can I have my life back, please?
No.
Now, Shadowkeep is actually accessible from two completely different angles. The side entrance, beginning in the Church District, leads both high above this tower's soaring walls and down below to a variety of beautiful and diverse ways to die, each of which I will be returning to when I remember to do them. And the main entrance, starting with the steep ascent, leads us into the depths of the Citadel itself. But in order to access this rambunctious route, we have to first prove ourselves against the randomly placed hippo exhibit.
Bloodborne pig much?
Because no evil fortress is complete without
Let me guess, it vores you.
Oh, what?
Let me guess, it eats you.
Hippo?
Yeah, they just keep a hippo in the basketball court, dude.
Oh, never mind. It's.
That's not a hippo. That's a porcupine.
Supersonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, god damn it!
As you can probably tell by this point, Shadowkeep is not so much of a fortress or castle as much as it is an insane version of Lanedale. And that was In
fact, it's not even that. It's actually a very good representation of the mental degradation and illness you've gained, but thus far getting to this point. And realistically, should be a fine point of telling you that if you have made it this far in the game, you should seek psychiatric help immediately.
Entire metropolitan area, with numerous complex interconnected paths leading both outside the castle and within. And outside the castle, and within again. It's really hard to tell if you're getting lost.
This place reminds me of the area you fight the big multi-headed dragon mixed with Lindau.
Place where all of the bad people live, as opposed to Scotawaltis, which only contains very nice people in it. Here we can familiarize ourselves with Shadowkeep's many distinct locations, and subsequently its very distinct residents, which can range from a series of unique and challenging Fire Knights, all the way over to the paraplegic gravity wizard riding a murdering you, which I thought was a
today on 101 ways that this game will fuck you up. Number 10 might surprise you.
Remembered how I got here. Every single copy of Elden Ring is personalized, and this one is trying
Oh my god, dude, I'm starting to feel how long this video is. I'm so used to Maxor's videos being like 20, 30 minutes long. This is a whole cinematic universe at this point.
Give me a stroke. Miyazaki intended for him to move at that speed. It is just part of the game.
Okay, this bike does look pretty cool.
Rolling further onward at an appropriate speed, we progress further into the Black Bastion by ascending into the Specimen Storehouse, an amazing and aloft archive containing all of the charismatic megafauna that Mesmer the Impaler was very nice to. Which is why everyone in Bellerot was so welcoming to me. This area is extremely confusing, almost as confusing as my video structure, with some paths guiding us high above this looming library, eventually culminating in the discovery of a secret elevator, one that takes us all the way back down to Scotawaltis again.
Always
so
back to Scadu.
While others lead to some incredibly important lore revelations.
Tarnished, you're finally here. I have a secret plot twist to tell you that will surely have great story implications.
I just want to have a conversation, man. How were this many people following me? I blame you for this.
It's fine. It's just the same experience you've been having so far. Pain. Immeasurable pain. Like the headache I'm getting watching this.
Guys, this is the joke that I've been setting up the entire video. It's time for us to climb the giant feat. This is a mandatory part of the level.
Because of course it is. Because Miyazaki can't go 5 minutes without reminding you he has an obsessive obsession with making you aware of how many digits feet have. Because lo and behold, if you forget what a foot looks like for more than 5 minutes, he will have a conniption.
Miyazaki wanted this for you.
Why are you laughing, Max?
No, you don't want to know, man. It is a From Software secret. Okay, so it turns out that the bats can't actually hit you so long as you remain in the fetal position. The only problem with this strategy is that you can never escape. This is just my life now.
Surprise! Cut bag.
Pot jump scare. Therapy isn't enough, man. He needs to be shot.
God. I want to know what this sunflower mod is all about. I love that design though. Never before have I ever been eaten by a sunflower. Red Hood Gamer, thank you for the follow. That it? That it? You done now? Oh, is it Mesmer time? Is it big femboy redheaded twink boy time? Is it Mr. Snake between his legs, but not the one you think he has?
Ah, thou art tarnished, it seems.
No, Mesmer. You don't say it like that. It's foul tarnished. Thy search for the Elden Ring has given you a floppy whoppy, and I'm here to give you the sloppy toppy.
I'm a snake.
Please don't pay attention.
Who are you?
I'm a snake.
See, you did it again.
Oh, that's
I don't like
Bow.
that.
That's Bow.
But if one so bereft of light must know the name of his demise,
I'm a snake.
then let it be so. For in the words of Mother America, was my crusade ordained.
God, I saw this guy in the trailer originally, thought, damn, I'm gonna draw so much smut of this character.
Of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
Have I? No. I haven't had time. But the implications are there. You know, insert hentai tag, penetration, tentacles, living insertion, wearing your skin as a robe kind of thing, you know.
Mesmer the Impaler, Grim King of the Shadowlands, and the world's most unfortunate incel, trapped in the darkness of his goon cave, is here to show us that those stripped of the grace of gold...
So really, Mesmer is just you lot, all trapped in your goon caves. I'm glad that we can all relate to him in some way.
...shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame. Or so he tells us every single time we die to him. And at this point here...
So this guy actually is more like Mikola than anything. So we've had a Pontiff lookalike, we've had a Dragon lookalike, and now we've got a Mikola lookalike. Mikola, I am Mikola, Blade, I am Melania, Blade of Mikola. And now this boy is telling you about his big old... Anyway.
Seems kind of bored of it. This is the only major boss fight in the game where the first phase is harder than the second, with most of his moves acting as very thorough explanations. Autism be damned, my man can cook a fucking shish kebab.
Don't shun my autism like that. That is my superpower.
You see, on a fundamental level, Mesmer is both extremely simple and quite complicated. Simple in that we are fighting a straightforward duel with an intuitive yet rapid moveset. And
I can tell that I'm gonna
every
hate
single attack is its own unique psychological torment, demanding and necessitating a great deal of discipline, where even the slightest hint of panic immediately results in death. This guy...
I can very much see that this is the boss that Let Me Solo Her came to help everyone with. Just a sneaking suspicion.
I just does not know when to stop. It is actually getting funny at this point. Almost always engaging us in extremely long combos where every other attack is laced with gunpowder. But if the player is able to dodge his excessive onslaught, Mesmer offers generous and ample openings, sometimes in the middle of mix-ups, before winding up another flurry and beginning the process all over again. Which is, of course, assuming that the combo is actually going to end.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Let Me Solo Her change his name to Let Me Solo Him specifically for this boss? Hesitation is defeat tarnished. Foul tarnished!
Mesmer, you need to put that snake away. There are children here.
I'm a snake.
Shut the fuck up!
With hilarious belligerence and
Bow is like, you're gonna let me be in the video, right, Maxwell? Right, Maxwell? And Maxwell's like, oh, shut up. Yes, fine, I'll let you in the video.
Beautifully fun as it is incredibly sleek. Mesmer has the oppression of Renala, the spectacle of Bale, the good looks and charm of Rykard, and the smoothness of Radigan.
I thought Rykard was pretty
coming
devilish
together
looking.
in this one ridiculous battle that I genuinely cannot stop playing. No, seriously, I would like to beat it now. Combining to make for an outstanding game of skill with a great deal to love and one very good reason to hate.
No, no, no. This can't be happening.
But it is! Accept it! You're in a Maxwell video.
Hundreds of years to be king of ashes.
Eat the snake. Eat the snake.
Oh,
Eat the snake.
Mother,
Eat Bow. Eat Bow. Do it now. Eat Bow to transition to phase 2.
So, then forgive me.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. He better not pluck his own eye out. I am a desensitized motherfucker. I've been on Live Leak way too much. But holy shit, anything to do with your eyes. Ooh, no. He's gonna do it, isn't he?
This one indulges.
Wait. Is that a grape of Mika? Oh, you've been eating his eyes this entire time. Oh. I wonder if that'd be like it'd be really cool if there was a secret ending for this boss if you fight him using both of Mikola's trinkets kind of thing. You know, the like 2 trinkets that give you big stat boosts but tank your vitality or like increase damage taken. It'd be kind of cool if that was like a little secret thing that you get a little bit of extra dialogue if you fight him with those 2 weapons. I would say that I see, but he doesn't see shit anymore. Eat your eyeball. Eat your eyeball. It's good nutrition. Eat it. Eat it. Oh. Or don't. So, how does purposefully blinding yourself make you stronger? This is epic.
I'm a snake.
Bow! Shut the fuck up! I can't take it seriously with you doing that. Oh, for God's sake. I'm a snake.
Tarnished, wilt thou be taken in the jaws of the abyss?
Oh no, he's even sexier. Oh no, he's even hotter. Guys, I'm sorry. I am a... he's looking even more like a monster, and I can fix him. I can fix him. I can absolutely fix him.
Over and over again.
Well, that's it? He better not... He's gonna make another video. There's another video coming. Because he hasn't even gotten to Secret Boss Radard yet. Oh, he did. Okay, he beat it. Thank fuck. But there's still more, right? That's not the end, is it? Oh my god, this is so well edited. Say what you will about Max's crippling ADHD and obvious brain rot and mental illness. This is amazing. And this is where we find out that some secret in the DLC ties this game to Dark Souls.
Wow, it's so pretty.
Okay, please, 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 with all this like chill music, please just have like some dragon jump on top of him and eat his face. You gotta see it coming. It wouldn't be a Maxwell video without a complete subversion of expectations.
I'm maybe halfway through the DLC.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Holy shit. No wonder and people were complaining that Elden Ring was nominated for a Game of the Year. It is not a DLC. It is not. It is a straight up individual game in of itself. Yeah, it's added on to the first game, but it'd be the equivalent of saying that, you know, a sister restaurant is just an add-on to the original restaurant. Like, it's its own entity in of itself, and that's wild to me. Like, I get why people get upset that you can't have a DLC nominated as Game of the Year, because, you know, DLC is complimentary. This could have been a game in of itself. And that's wild. Lion, thank you for the reset, by the way. Oh, wow. Holy shit tits. That was fantastic. So I guess now we have to wait another 6 or 8 months before the next video. God damn, that's good. Well, that'll be it for this one, I guess. I guess now my decision is whether I want to commit scrotal torsion and end up playing the DLC again, and maybe be able to get past the second boss, or whether I want to commit to some cardinal level of sin and some Geneva Convention violations. So, if you guys want to come join me, I'll probably be playing Elden Ring at some point during my donathon I'm in. Make sure you check out the Discord, check out all my other videos, that jazz, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.